Hey, what's up everybody? It's Aidan from Everyday Tech. Before we get started, please like to my channel. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. You'll be notified anytime I do any news and reviews. So I'm just going to get started. This is just a quick video. So I was on Twitter and obviously Instagram, and I follow a lot of YouTubers, tech reviewers, influencers, and one of the guys I literally just a few moments ago was just having a small online conversation with, just a couple of paragraphs back and forth, and it was the tech chap on YouTube, but it was on obviously his Instagram channel, and he just put up a post of him in New York, because I recognize the lady in the background, and he just had two phones, the OnePlus 6T and the iPhone XS or XR, whichever one it is. And he was just asking, whether, is the iPhone really worth twice as much as the 6T? Is the camera quality really twice as good? And obviously loads of people are going to have their own opinions on everything. And I just thought it was a really good question, because yeah, the 6T is a great phone, it has a great camera, and it may not look quite as good as an iPhone. And if you look at the picture, and forgive me Mr. Tech Chap, obviously using your picture here, please forgive me, but yeah, the 6T, they both look fantastic, but the 6T does look a little bit colder. It's a good photo, but the iPhone does look a little bit more warmer, and they both look great. And as I commented in the Instagram post, I did say, if you was to take a bunch of photos, or the same photos on a range of cameras, mobile phones, not DSLRs or anything like that, on a range of mobile phones. So, if you took a couple of Xiaomi's, and Huawei's, and the OnePluses, and the Samsungs, and the iPhones, and Nokia's, anything, and you just took a range of photos, I think most people would actually struggle to differentiate which one had taken which picture. It would really probably come down to the, excuse me, to the additional features. So nightscape, nighttime, portrait modes, all the other things that I don't know, which probably do exist, but it'll be down to the additional features. But again, when you're buying a phone, you've got to ask yourself, do you use these features anyway? Are they on your phone? Do you use them? I know a lot of my friends, especially the female ones, because I can't imagine a lot of men, for example, the general public, let's say, and I am just generalizing, please don't blah blah blah, but a lot of men aren't going to take selfies on portrait mode, unless you are a reviewer, or you really do love yourself. But again, a lot of women do. But my point being is, when they do that, they're usually doing it through a social media app. And a lot of these apps have filters on them which automatically change how they look. So is it something that's actually needed on the phone, and would you use it? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think any modification to a phone which could take great photos at night is a godsend. And I do think Huawei do some great phones that take some great night pictures. I have seen some of the OnePlus 6T's nightscape modes. And again, it just depends on what kind of photo you are taking. I've seen some where there's lots of lights and it's overbearing, it's just gleaming at you, and you're just like, it's too much. And then I've seen others with the same photo and you just think, well, actually you can actually see a range of colors, it looks very good, blah blah blah. But again, you just got to think about what you want, and would you use it, because it makes a difference. And again, another comment that I made is, you're not just buying a camera, you're buying a personal assistant virtually. Yes, the OnePlus is half of the price of the iPhone, and it is fantastic, but it's an iPhone. I have an Android device, and that's what I'm recording off now, but I do have an iPad, and it's the best tablet I've ever had. I had the iPad Air, the original one, when it first came out, I don't know how many years ago, and I'm still using it now, and it still works perfectly, and it's still fantastic, and the battery life is amazing. It's very easy to use, and this is why people buy Apple products, because they're simple, they're easy, they're well built, but things like that cost, you gotta pay for it, things that don't come for free. But it's personal preference. Whatever you want to do, you've got to make that judgment. If it was me, I would buy the OnePlus 6T over the iPhone. But that's because I love OnePlus. I'm actually still using and still recording off my OnePlus 2. This here. And you know what? I'm still using, this is the front facing camera. It still works. Granted, it is on its last legs, and I am hoping to get a new phone in the Black Friday deals, because I am not a big enough tech influencer or tech reviewer yet to get free stuff. But that will change in time, I'm sure. So I'll leave you with this. What cameras, what phones do you like? Do you think an iPhone is worth twice as much as a OnePlus? Because then you can say, well, is the OnePlus 6T worth twice as much as the Poco F1, which is almost half that price? I can get it for that price, so I know that's true. It's all relative, they've all got different features, they all jump up in price. So just something to bear in mind. But comment below whatever you like, just say, I like this, I like this. Please do give reasons. It makes things a whole lot clearer for people, not just, I love Apples. And please, those people that love Android, don't start bashing the Apple people. They have just as much right to their opinions than you do. And I don't really hear them saying that they hate Android as much. But yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.